In previous updates, you could see us making a pizza oven from clay, and we built a pizza hut around it. We used this place for Friday pizza nights and during the week to work. But one thing that had always been bugging us is that we only have these wobbly tables. They shake around and don't have a polished surface. Not the best place to make pizza. Also, we tried baking in the kitchen, but it really becomes a mess. The dough sticks to the wood and everything gets floured. Definitely not a solution. It will also help to have a dedicated space for office work during the week. And then, by moving the actual tables next to the kitchen, it will be easier to set up lunch. And we won't need to take office stuff out during meals anymore.
So we're gonna build a pizza table. It will be a big, heavy table with a granite stone on top because it's a local product and smooth, so good for the dough. So let me show you. Normally I make joints and I glue them together for a very strong connection, but there's actually no straight wood and there's no planer, so I need to find another solution. So I'm gonna use bolts instead. That makes it a bit more simple. First I made some sketches in my notebook to put all my ideas together, and then I built a 3D model. The table is actually quite big. It's 2.5 meters long, 90 centimeters wide and 1 meter high. And there's a big granite stone on top, and it will maybe weigh 100 kilos. So the base, like the construction, need to be very strong. So I hope everything goes well, but we surely will find some challenges on our way. But let's start. First we need some materials, so let's see what's on top of the workspace. Wood. There are a lot of leftovers from other projects, so it will be nice if we can use it. Then you take this. These beams are, they actually are from the wood, but they were not good anymore, too much bending, so they replaced them. So now we're gonna try to use this for the table. The legs will be 95 centimeters long, and we're gonna use this gap to make the joints for the other beam. Time to cut. All the wood is cut, we all collected over here, but it's very annoying to work on the ground. So I'm gonna check if there's someone who wants to make a working table. now we have a nice table, thanks to Frank, so we can continue the work. So here we have the legs made out of the beams of the deck. They're not all the same, so I'm gonna cut it all the same, and then we can try with this prototype I made. This will be the joint for the table. So I can show you. This will be like this. And then the tabletop comes over here. So now the 6 legs for the table are ready. Now we can continue with the frame for the table. These will be connected like this. And now I'm gonna cut it with a saw, all lines together, so it will be a nice gap where this can fit in. Yeah, so let's start. Nice.
Okay, done.
Woo!
I'm going to route all the edges, make them smooth and clean, and make Emma happy.
We have arrived to the legs now, and they're also gonna get a smooth edge.
Okay, we have all the parts sanded and we make a nice round edge. So next step will be assembly all the parts together with some screws, and I will use some glue for extra strong connection. And it's pretty hard to do this on my own, so I'm gonna ask for more people to help. It's fitting, as you see, it's fitting. It's just a bit too high, but that's on purpose because then we can get this Japanese pool saw.
I'm that heavy.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Okay, so while Emma is still finishing up the last touches of the table frame, we are gonna flatten the area where the table is gonna be placed on. But it's not necessarily perfect.
Yeah.
So here, let me see that. Okay, lovely people, here we are. So, while Emma is taking off the last edges of the table, we will have as a next step oiling it, and we're getting closer to the end.
When I was a kid, I used to pick the wasp galls from the oak tree with my dad so we could make drawings. Mixing these with water and rusty nails gives a very black ink as a result. It's the acid in the oak tree what gives the reaction, and it protects the tree from insects, moths and forest fires. For me, reason enough to test this on the pizza table.
So now we will filter out the paint that has been soaking for a couple of days. It's so black. So black it is. So you have this self-made paint, turned out quite good. So now we're gonna apply it to the wood and see if it sticks.
here we are. Emma asked us to pick up the tabletop for the pizza table. We came to the granite company. We will fit the tabletop in the van and go back to camp.
Come on, people. And we did it. The table is finished.
Okay, so now the pizza table is ready. It was a pretty big challenge, but it all went good, I would say. So now we can enjoy pizza night.
I want some pizza and my cheese.
Try not to show me the time is.
I was not recording.
No, that's good.
Very slick advantage.
Both of them are good.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, they're pizza. I know, I like
I'm gonna put it cheese on them.
No, but